We know the Killer Clowns are looking to make sure they're going to take over the entire world on the 31st of October, Halloween night, and that is the night in which the Killer Clowns look to deliver the Purge, as I've been talking about over the past month or so. However, I actually got the chance to talk to another Killer Clown earlier today, and this Killer Clown gave more personal details about the Purge and what he believes is going to happen. Again, everybody, I do warn you that the interview that you're about to listen to is very much disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us today and allow us to ask you a couple of questions, really a plethora of different questions that we're all wondering concerning this clown purge movement that you guys are trying to instill here in society. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and start off this interview with a statement followed up by a question. You know, we've known your message over the past couple of years. In fact, it's become apparent over the past couple of weeks that you guys are looking to do this because you guys were rejected in society. But it seems rather confusing because you guys were complaining that you guys were rejected in society and that you guys were harassed, and yet you guys are doing the same thing that the people that harassed you and rejected you did. How do you respond to that?
I respond to that as revenge.
And in your mind, you think revenge is okay?
Yes.
Okay, but listen, what I don't understand is this. Why can't you guys all group up, sit down, reassess everything, reevaluate your choices, and then assume that perhaps maybe society will actually accept you guys down the road? Perhaps maybe allow you guys to be fit back in. Don't you guys want to have a normal life? Don't you guys want to enjoy your lives instead of causing mayhem and destruction?
I can't see a normal life.
And why is that?
Too many problems in society.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
People judge people every day, and I see it as being a clown. I don't have to face those consequences as someone judging me. So I hide behind this mask. Not really hiding, but I mean, consider it as a different personality, different visualizing things as a clown.
So this is something that you want to do. You are literally choosing to go out in the streets and wear a killer clown mask and, well, scare the population. You're not afraid of the repercussions that could perhaps potentially, well, come your way down the road?
No.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. On October 31st, that is definitely Halloween, as we all know. It's a worldwide holiday, and a lot of people, of course, enjoy it. Are you hoping to spark a controversial change that night?
Yes.
And what are you hoping to do on Halloween?
Oh, that's in one word, the Purge.
And in your mind, how do you view the Purge?
Destruction, scaring people, chasing them, letting them feel how we feel.
Okay, but listen, you know what? I honestly, personally think that your guys' movement probably won't work. And with all due respect, this is the reason why I'm saying this. You guys have been at it over the past 5 years, to be exact. You guys have been trying to instill fear and, as you mentioned, destruction, trying to deliver this purge over the past few years. That's exactly what you guys wanted. But it never really happened, and I don't see it happening anytime soon because more than likely, the worldwide population is going to overthrow you clowns. Don't you guys see that?
We have 500,000 clowns already, counting the other ones who are getting judged and who are wanting to join our leadership and our purge so we can overpopulate everyone else.
How do you respond to the people all over the world, though, making videos and vlogs and all these different statements and comments on social media stating that these killer clowns are not a threat, that these killer clowns aren't going to do anything, that they're a bunch of hoaxers out there? It's a bunch of hoax. How do you respond to that?
Respond to that is I'm giving everyone a warning. we are being misjudged, and we will not accept that.
I have a few more questions to ask, and something that's been bugging me really. Don't you guys feel awful for scaring children all over this country, really all over the world? I mean, let's face it here, the kids out of all of them are the most innocent, and yet you guys have no problem. You guys have no problem, at the very least, scaring those innocent poor kids. You're willing to do that?
Anything I have to do to, what's the word? Revenge. Anything I have to do to repay my fellow clowns.
But sir, wait a second, but don't you guys have any emotions? I mean, everybody was a kid at one point in time in this earth. Every single person had their own emotions growing up, and I understand that you guys had a very tough, a very rough past. I get it. But deep down inside, you must have some form of emotion that perhaps is telling you to stop doing this.
We have emotions, but there's very little, and our emotions don't control us no more, so it's digging a grave.
The very little emotions that you have, do you see it perhaps overclouding your mind that this shouldn't be done?
Well, I started out as a clown scaring people and just for pranks and laughs and giggles. And now the world's changing with we got a stupid president, and it's just the world's going downhill. So wanting to rise back up and bring it back up.
Well, I kind of find it contradicting that you called our own president stupid when you guys are the ones who are actually being stupid, with all due respect. You guys are the ones who are looking to purge when you know that it really is illegal.
Well, we'll see if they can stop us.
Okay, just a few more questions, if I may. So, if the police officers, say, for instance, were in front of you and they drew guns at you, what would you do?
It's either they kill me or we get back at them. One way or the other.
Well, this is awfully brutal if you ask me. I have another question. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
Still gonna be the same person as always. It's just probably be a little bit different. Society will be a little bit different as we're helping it. But that's just doing the same thing. Just I'm keeping it low though. After the purge ends, we're all going back low key. No one will know where we're at.
My final question, if I may. Would you ever consider perhaps changing down the road? Perhaps considering all these people out there who would give you a chance, the people who would nurture you and care for you, and the people who would actually definitely, bring you back into the society with open arms. Would you ever change for that?
No.
Thank you very much for your time.